I arrived good. First thing, prepare the beds for Tom and our lovely team. So, housekeeping. It's crazy, yeah? Like, we drove like on the road on the other side with the bridge, and you see like the big arena from far, far away. So, yeah, can't wait to walk inside and get the feeling and the vibes of this final round. Probably the biggest and best drift event we ever attend. So, very nice, very nice. And we have a big team with us. So, family. So my girlfriend, my mother, her parents, Joshua's mother, Annalie's father, Annalie, like so much people here. Chiara with Sven, and just crazy, just crazy. Jay, my mental coach, is also here from the US, so which is nice, cool, nice too. And yeah, can't wait to see the stadium inside. It's like Irvindale.
Yeah.
Like when the corner starts, you go to the wall,
Yeah,
and you're not waiting for the start of the zone.
But this is for the day after tomorrow. Don't get yourself fooled by others. Like if your competitor, if you're in a battle and chasing, sometimes cutting this first small corner and are a bit faster, but they have to slow down because they have to bring the car on the radius, and if you initiate always there, you will have them back then. Like this is
come on the wall and beat earlier, so you have a bit time to move on.
Yeah. This is basically the trick here. If you approach all the outside zones earlier, normally it works better, and normally the judges really reward that. But we have to listen in the briefing what they want to see.
Yeah.
I made it's the first in Europe forged one. I mean the full build. 8 HP, and it's for 1,600 Newton-meters.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This one is 1,200 horses power and 1,300 Newton-meters.
Not bad. The shift feeling is good.
We are still working on it. Yeah, it's car built like 1 week ago. And drop it in 3 days. Right now, just for this event.
I think from Forsberg, he was like, yeah, what does the chase car do if the lead car just scrapes the clip and the chase car goes over it? And there were like massive discussion. And then I was like, I raised my hand and was like, did you ever watch Drift Masters? Because then it was the open stadium, the first one.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea was like, yeah, let's put fucking concrete wall there.
Jesus Christ, it's insane. I really have no words for it. It's unbelievable. It's once in a lifetime, I guess, or I don't hope that. Like, I hope it's every year, but wow, I'm speechless. The venue here is amazing. I can't wait to drive it because it's insane. 51,000 people here on the weekend. And the car sounds incredible in here. Like now. Maybe even louder than this, but it's insane. So this paddock is not like any other paddock because we're around the stadium. The place is very limited, so the guys from Driftmasters had to be very creative to design a compact and very tight paddock. But it looks great. It's awesome to be here. Yeah, what can I say? Let's have a walk around and see what the guys are doing here. So the paddock was closed for public access normally. Yesterday they opened it up for 1 hour and it was jammed. It was people everywhere and they enjoyed it very much. Unfortunately, we can't have that for the whole time because the cars are running around, and when the battle starts it will become very hectic. So that's a no for that. You see the car in the background, the nice GR86. I have one as well. Unfortunately, it has not anyhow that much horsepower or is that nice looking, but that will be a new project we will take for practice cars and off-season just training cars. Yeah, that car behind me looks very nice though. I wish mine would look like that someday.
Practice session this morning in the
So
PG
nice.
Arena. Crazy, yeah? Like the track flow is quite nice.
Yeah, it's grippy all along. You have constant grip, no changes. The barriers are super nice because you
Like
can scrub
nice
them.
arch.
They're super nice arches, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Very, very nice to drive. Even we got like 4 laps in practice, so I thought it would be less, but it was perfect.
No, it was constant flow, constant going.
We got some chase runs,
Yeah.
which is cool
Yeah,
too for the first
exactly.
practice.
Yeah.
So now I had the second practice. People are already filling the stadium and at the evening qualifying, so can't wait to stand on the line and score our points.
And have fun.
Have fun! Practice session is over. We had a run together.
Yeah, I made the stupid mistake in trusting you. You went deep,
Okay.
I went deeper because I thought I could dive, but
You know, but when I reached inner clip 3 and then going to outside zone 4, I had like a very, very nice qualifying run, and I just slightly hit the wall, but immediately when I felt it, I was like, hopefully it's just not that close.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So I tried to stay close. I went even for a small dive, but
Which is good, which is good, you know.
would
like,
be good in practice, but
yeah, but you know, like we're on a competition, we're practicing, we want to give the spectators a hell of a show, and
No, it's
that's why we're here for.
exactly.
I mean, there are 55,000 people.
And it was the first time since we drove together, since we have the Supras.
Exactly, exactly. Man, but the feeling when you come like into the stadium and you see like, I mean, already the first half is
everything
full.
full, yeah.
It's crazy.
insane, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Also, I think it will be the same level in qualifying like in Ferropolis, because
It's a high scoring qualifying.
yeah, we watched
for sure,
a lot of runs from other drivers, so everybody's like pushing the limits. It's the last round in the calendar, so yeah, I think it will be a tough one.
Yeah, it's either a high score or a full wreck.
No, we don't take wrecks.
Yeah,
So I think we take a nice, good score in the first run. We optimize the cars a bit now for nice runs, and I think we're ready. We're dialed. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest drift event the world has ever seen. And it's also the finale of the 2023 Drift Masters European Championship. Today, our attention turns to qualifying before the biggest, craziest crowd in the history of drifting. 53,000 people will fill every single seat of the PGA Narodowe Stadium here in the capital city of Warsaw tomorrow. But today, qualifying, restricted access to the venue for just 15,000. And when I say just 15,000, that is an impressive feat in itself. There's Yves Meyer from Switzerland in the GR Supra, 1,010 horsepower. This thing is beautiful. Hey, also unusually, the actual engine that came in the car is still in the car. It's a brand new car, brand new engine. This was built from a brand new car.
Yep.
This is just a spectacular build. And there's two of them. We'll see them back to back.
Yep.
But he hasn't, he's had some tough times getting used to this, the Swiss driver. Can Meyer do better here in the stadium? It just absolutely close your eyes if you see this car going into that first corner. But look at this from Meyer as he fires through, not thinking about how expensive and new this car is as he fires on the inside of that zone. This is more like it from the Swiss driver as he fires out to outer zone 3. Oh, what a shutdown, a problem with the car, and it just goes to show the minute you think it's all going right in drifting, it just turns the other way, heartbreaking.
And you know what I was going to say? I watched him in practice earlier. I think him and Yves went out to, him and Joshua Reynolds went out together, the two team cars.
Off the track, so it's not a differential or a gearbox, and the driver sitting on a 0 after the first run, it's harsh. You're going to come in, do or die on that second run. I can guarantee you the second half of qualifying is going to be very, very interesting here.
Already, and the cars now are asking the question, can they do this final round? Can they push through and get these guys to the podium, to the championship step? We move it back to the line. It's going to be Joshua Reynolds, Yves Meyer's teammate from Switzerland, 27 years old. B58, another Supra with the correct engine under the bonnet. What can he do? He's had a really tough year so far. It's his debut at the Drift Masters European Championship, and now comes in this incredible looking A90 Supra, fires it to the ball, stacks on the throttle now, starts to pick up those inside zones, and watches wide of that one as he fires back across nice and early into outside zone 4, as he gets it absolutely dialed, looking good so far. It's Joshua Reynolds as he goes for the touch and go, gets it dialed, looks for outside zone 5, back through his own smoke, treacherous as he gets there nice and early on the throttle, foot brake locked. This is it, one more outside zone to go, and he's across the line safely, and that is a real nice run from Reynolds.
Very tactical run. You can see him making adjustments when things weren't going his way. He was able to move to do with the car to get them going back. So with the score for Joshua Reynolds, it drops in at 72 for the Swiss driver. He will, I presume, think about improving on that, because I'm not sure 72 will be enough. We don't know.
Cars, like we say, the cars are under pressure, not only the drivers.
I think a lot.
If we're thinking a lot,
I'm trying not to hurt myself. But what I'm saying is that from my perspective, the cars are going to suffer here with the lack of airflow. You've got a lot of heat, and it's a very unusual sort of layout. You got to come in and be ready to rock and roll, go. You don't have this back track where you're driving for a mile like Riga to just see if the car is okay.
Yeah.
So turn it on, go. That's how it works. That can suffer. Some of these drivers don't know if the car is ready to go, and this car has got to initiate and make this first corner, or he's in trouble, and he goes in very heavy, and that car is trashed in the wall. You don't even want to know how much that car is worth. A lot. I think that's the same problem. I think that car shut down on initiation. I think that car has had an issue again. And again, what was he going to do? He had to throw it in, right?
He had to try it, David. At the end of the day, there is no test. Warming the tyres is the only test you get. I can tell you now, that front wheel is completely ripped off because the way the car hopped across the circuit after he came off the wall. So this is going to need a full recovery. He is okay. As you can see, that door is open. Yves Meyer jumping out.
Yeah, not the end of the weekend.
Not at all.
And you know what? They're such good guys. They're a great team. They're experienced, not just in drifting, but
see the Lawrence maybe feeling the pressure as well. Now nervous to see his teammate wrecked into the wall, knowing that that is the end of the weekend, as we see Yves Meyer walking back across the circuit. He's had enough, he doesn't even want to go in the lorry. So straight away and a little dab. You know what, look, still in good spirits down there is Yves Meyer as he walks across. And Becky is with Yves Meyer. Becky, not the weekend for these guys.
Not the weekend at all. Yves, we know you had some trouble with your car before you came out, and were you just thinking, do you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. And then as soon as you got out the gate, did it shut off?
Yeah, you know, like finally we find the setup. Finally I got comfortable in the car. I really liked the track. Practice was on fire, and even the beginning of the Q1 was like so nice. And then the fuel pump did go away right in the transition. So first run, nothing, and as we see, the level now of driving is incredible. So you know you need to push as hard as you can, and it was too hard. So we have the off season to learn from it. So
how have you found your season so far? It's been quite up and down.
Definitely, you know, like building and developing a car. You know, we built it for 14 months in our small garage with 3 guys. And then developing the car during the season is hard because you only have like those little time to shine or to find something out. But at the end, we're very, very happy with it because we're now on a whole different point than we have been in Mondello. And now the off-season starts and we can't wait for 2024.
Absolutely. And any words of encouragement for your teammate over there? Are you about to go over and have a chat with him and say, look, it's all on you now?
Definitely, definitely.
Well, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much.
So there we go, an up and down season. But still, nevertheless, Yves Meyer very happy with himself and saying, look, it's hard to develop these new cars. It isn't easy to build a brand new chassis. They built 2 brand new chassis, 2 new engine setups for 2023, and they're confident. And look at that, the little reassurance as Yves Meyer goes over and says,
boxes, you should be getting 100, right? But it's not about that. It's about how you stay fluid, style, angle, getting closer to the walls, not just in the box. And also, as you said, the line being so important through the track. Little mistakes adding up to quite a few. Well, Ian, we've heard it from Kevin there, and you know, I love to get a little info from the judges.
I don't like talking to him. He's always negative.
But that's his job.
Yeah,
he's trying to find.
He's very robotic.
He's trying to reward, and then he's trying to be negative about whatever. Again, trying to decide between these incredible drivers is no easy task.
They don't. They have a very, very hard task. And right now, the judging eyes are set to the monitors as they look down and see Joshua Reynolds making his way around. He just sees teammate park his identical Supra into the wall. Now, Joshua Reynolds is not doing the perfect job, misses all of outside zone 1 and inside zone 1 as well. Now starts to find some form, gets himself into outside zone 4, starts to pick up the throttle a little bit. Nerves now will be creeping into the cabin of this A90 Supra as Joshua Reynolds fails to get to outside zone 5, looks for the final outside zone as Reynolds says, this is all I really want to do this weekend, Dave. I'm nervous, this is a dangerous track. Make sure that it works and that every single kink is found out. And there we go, look, a worse score than his first, 62 for Joshua Reynolds, and unfortunately the Toyota GR Racing team are out of competition this weekend. We go back to the line to Christian Salmeru, who's got a 0 on his first qualifying run. Took that car to the wall in practice, so still feeling a little shaky, Dave.